Okay, so thanks so much for coming and doing this for your body, your spirit. So let's just connect with our whole self for a moment. So take a moment and lengthen your toes, lengthen your heels to feel how you can ground your body. Really grip the mat with a gentle hug of the toes, and that'll lift your arch. Now soften your knees so you feel like your spinal fluid can get all the way down to the feet. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, feel your tailbone and let it go down. As you inhale, think about your hips and let them spread open from the front. So it's this gentle little lift of your low belly that'll help you and your upper belly to open the front body. Shoulders roll back, a little lift to the crown. And then take one deep breath, just open in your posture. Hands wherever it feels like it'll help you soak this in so you can come back to it. And then one more thing to elongate before we move. Take one hand and put it on the back of your head. And then take one hand on your tailbones. It can be anywhere. It's just nice and soft. And then take a nice deep breath and try to separate those 2 points. When your hands are there, that'll help you almost have this little bit of feedback that helps you lift your belly to feel how you can support your posture. Yes. And just take one more breath. Just ready to support our strength. And then exhale, let that go. And we'll start to move. So you can lift a knee, lift your arms, and get our blood flow going. So these first few, just allow it to feel good. See how much you want to stretch, how much you want to pull. Stretching right around your shoulder blades and your heart. And then we'll add a little strength. So see if you can push down your toes on your grounded foot and lift out of the hip on that leg. Yeah, so you start to feel your strength. And then a couple more, now think about the belly and how high you can lift your knee. So it's totally what you want to make it. Last 2, one more set, and then we'll reach and pull back, so front to back. Yes, and again, make it yours. The first few, maybe you just want to reach, or maybe you want to pull to lift your heart. That would feel really nice. And how's your breathing? Let it flow in and out and feel great. And last 2. And then we'll alternate opposite knee, opposite arm. Yes. There you go. So do a few where it just feels a little bit loose, helping yourself stretch. And then if you want to add a little strength, push down into that grounded foot again. And then reach with energy. Great. And how's your breath? Let your chest relax, your face be soft. Last 2. And now we're going to reach and pull down. So cross the body. Exhale and exhale. Yeah. So here in between, I want you to think about the lift of the heart. So you just come nice and high in between. And then keep pressing the foot down that's on the ground, teaching it to balance. And last 2, one more set. And then come on down. Inhale, reach up. A little clasp of the hands, take your tailbone back, heart up, and bend your knees a little bit. And a nice deep breath all the way up and all the way down. One more. And then exhale, let one hand fall and gently C-shape. Take your elbow, sweep it back, chin up, and you'll feel that stretch all the way across your heart. Roll the shoulders back. Soften your knees a little bit more, and then take one more deep breath to sink in. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, other side. So see if you can relax your face and your jaw. Elbow sweeps back, chin up, and then take 2 more breaths. Focus on your exhale and see if you can soften deep. And then inhale, rise when you're ready. Clasp your hands, tuck your chin, and wiggle the shoulder blades apart. Feel your back stretch. One more deep breath. And then we'll switch hands behind, bend the knees, lift the heart, and stretch your shoulders open. Nice deep breath all the way up and all the way down. And then one more breath. Just enjoy the way your body feels. You're warm. You're energized, and then shake it out. Okay, fantastic. So now we are going to grab our block, our weights, and get ready to work our arms. So take your block right between the feet, long ways. And then lengthen out just like you started. So lengthen the toes, lengthen the heel, and at the same time, grip the block if you're using it. Little bend in your knees so that your legs can work and they're in the direction of the toes, spinal fluid flows. And then those 2 points that you practiced, head and tail, can you lengthen them? And open the hips, open the shoulders, and now you're ready to lift the arms. So elbows right at shoulder height and a little pulse. And pulse, yes. So start to breathe here. Can you breathe all the way in nice and slow and all the way out just as slow? And when you breathe out, feel your belly help your core and spine be supported. You look great. So in these little squeezes, start and just think about the strength. So right in the back of the body, feel those muscles and ask them to squeeze and squeeze. Yeah. And then once you've got it, scan your body. What could you soften that does not have to be tight right now? Give yourself a little bit of softness. 3, 2, and then we're going to come down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Yes. So to add to the mind, just think about the exhale and the squeeze. Yes. So you relax and then you squeeze. And if you add the breath, you can even squeeze your belly in a little bit. So you're working your whole body. When you squeeze the block with your legs, you also feel that. So it's as much or as little as you want to work. For 3 and 2, and then stay at the bottom and lift up, 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 and then drop in. Pulse, 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 and then in. Yes, inhale, exhale. So find a breath that suits you. That's not it. And I want you to scan again what got tight. So we just start to learn our body, learn where our tension is, and how we can relax to be a little bit softer, feel safer in each move. 3 and 2. And then last one, we're going to take the elbows back and back. Yes. And how's your breath? Find it. And then see if you can really hold the abs in to keep you nice and steady here. There's not a rocking motion. It's all in the shoulder muscle. Take breaks anytime you need. Nice deep breath. And let it out. For 3, 2, and then little L's. Up, down, back, and in. Up, down. So how's your body doing? Check in. Notice if you need a break or if your body just needs to hear that you're doing it. You're listening. You've got this. You can carry your muscles through. For 3 and 2 and 1, little circle and pause. Little circle. So choose the direction. We'll change it in a moment. Just a few of these. Last one. And then reverse the direction. So other way. Breathe. Feel your shoulders. Thank them for this work. You've got it. For 3 and 2. Last one. 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it out. Be grateful for your shoulders and all that they can do. All right. You did awesome. Okay, so after a little roll, once you feel good to go, we'll work our triceps. So we're going to take our spine long again. So lengthen out your toes, lengthen your heels, grip your block. And if that helps, we're going to use those 2 points again. So lengthen out head to tail, feel the low belly support. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, and then line up again if your knees move, direction your toes, and take the elbows as high as you can. Straighten the arms, pause, and then a little lift up and up. Yes, that looks good. So as you start, again, we're just going to check in. Find the breath first. Can you slow it down? And then can you lengthen head to tail? Feel the belly lift and support you. And then what else would feel good? Can you relax something that doesn't have to be tight? Now take your mind into the triceps and feel the squeeze and squeeze. So we're working a little more intently. You look great. 3, 2, and then up and hold. Down an inch, up and squeeze. Release, and then squeeze. So how's your breath? Maybe you want to exhale and squeeze. Maybe it helps you to inhale to add a little more energy. And how's your heart? Can you open it up? Neck, can you lengthen it? A little tuck of the chin. Really pull the belly in. That'll feel great for your spine. Last 2. Last 1. Then we're going to bring the arms up and then in. So towards your spine. In and in and in. Yes. So how are your shoulders? Rolling back Open your heart and hug the belly. You look great. How's your breath? Let it be deep. Let it be smooth. You've got this. For 3, 2, little L's. In, up, down, and out. In, up. So a nice deep breath. Relax your face. Open your heart. You've got it. Notice your body. If you need a break, take a break. If you want less, you stand up straight. If you want more, you go in deep. 2, 1. Stay up centered. Little bend in the elbow. Push straight. Little bend and press. So feel the energy in the knuckles. Push. Feel the energy in the knuckles. Push. Yes. For 3 and 2. And then up. Palms face up. So pause. Roll the shoulders back. Find your long spine. Supported belly. And now we lift up and up. So feel the triceps. Ask them to squeeze. You've got this. You're almost there. How's your breathing? Let it be deep. Let it be gentle. For 3, 2, 1. Up. Little scissor. In and out. In and out. So this is it before your pulses. So roll the shoulders back. Shine the heart. Hug the abs. For 3, 2, 1. Up. 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. You did fantastic. So release the block. Give a little hug. And when you're ready, release a weight. So you're just going to hold 1. Then take the hand with the weight. Reach it up very gently. Drop it back. And breathe. Relax the heart. Soften the knees. Soften the face. So take a few breaths and mindfully breathe all the way up into your tricep. So feel your breath. Refresh your muscle. And then on the exhale, breathe all the way down to soften and relax tension. When you're ready, you can take your light hand, bring it around, just let it rest on your back or maybe hold the weight. And then we'll breathe a little bit more. So again, you can kind of rock around, find what feels tight, loosen it up. It's a great moment to just learn how your body is feeling, adjust, comfort, and renew. And then here, see if you can kind of bend your knees, take your tailbone back, and lift your heart if you want a little back bend. So what that does is it helps your whole spine get all the way up into the tricep. And you can keep relaxing the little muscles, the face, the neck, the shoulders. Take about 2 more breaths and let it really help your body. And then when you're ready, breathe in. And when you're ready to exhale, take the hand with the weight, drop it in front, and hug the shoulder. And you'll feel your shoulder work. So thank your body for all that work. Shimmy around till you get a good stretch for you. And relax your face, relax your jaw. Notice what you need and go ahead and adjust. 1 more breath. And then flip the hand the direction of the palm. And feel how that'll change your shoulder stretch. And take a 2, 3 more breaths. Maybe you want to rock again. Find what'll feel great. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale and gently we'll switch. So other hand, weight, lift it up, be slow. Some weights you need a little more time. And then lift your heart center. And just kind of rock around these first few moments. Let yourself be soft. If that breath practice helped you, let your inhale rise all the way up into the elbow, and then all the way down to the feet, renewing and then softening. And when you're ready, your light hand can come behind, either rest or hold on to the weight. And then really lift your heart and take a few breaths. Notice what you need and what would feel good. If you want to try that little back bend, bend your knees, tail back, heart up, and let that help your tricep stretch. 2 more breaths. Make it what your body would feel good about. And then inhale. When you're ready to exhale, hug the weight in front, drop it down, and rock a bit until you found the stretch that's good for your day. And how's your breath? Keep using the exhales, helping yourself ground and refresh. 1 more breath here. And then flip the direction of your palm. Find the stretch in this position. And let your breath be deep to really energize and relax your muscle. And one more breath, make it yours. And then we'll clear our mat. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of yoga, some sun salutations next. So just make sure you have room to move. And step to the head of your mat. So the very top, so that you can step backwards. And we'll take a moment to find our posture. So spread the feet like you practiced at the beginning. Soften your knees, lengthen head to tail. Use your hands if you want. That really has been helping you open. And then where would help you in this moment? Maybe palms open to just receive, to notice how you feel. Maybe a little hug of the body to have extra compassion, or hands in prayer. And then take 2 breaths. What do you need in this moment? What do you want to strengthen? And then one more deep breath. Just notice if there's anything you want to let go of and exhale it out. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach up. Lengthen the body. Exhale, bend the knees and all the way down to forward fold. Take a moment and just shake your head, shake your tail, roll your shoulders. And then use one breath. So on your inhale, I want you to loosen. On your exhale, deepen. Slide the hips up, head down. And now gorilla. Inhale, stretch your back flat. Hands under your toes or on your shins. And exhale, let it go. Bend your knees. Step your right leg back this first time for our low lunge. Reposition your left heel until it's in front of or right underneath your knee. And then shine your whole thigh bone in the direction of your toes. You look great. Think about the back heel for a second. Take a nice deep breath in and then press the back heel back. You'll feel your kneecap lift, your thigh engage. Nice deep breath in. And we're going to twist. So left arm, inhale, we'll reach it up. Twist towards your knee. Now roll your shoulders back and see if you can line up your knee again in line with your left toes. Yes. Now energize wrist to wrist. One more deep breath in. And exhale, your hand comes down. Fantastic. Bend your knees, step back. So downward dog or child's pose. So you can either drop the knees, push back, or lift high. And just like you played around a moment ago, I want you to do the same here. So maybe shimmy around, bend one knee, extend the heel, look side to side. Give your body a moment to play and to be heard. What would feel good? Just listen in. And then come to a centered space. First, start your mind in your hands and press down each finger. And then open your heart, take the shoulder blades to kiss behind you. Bend your knees a little bit, let your tailbone come out and into the sky. And then lengthen head to tail as if you had your hands on it, like you've been practicing. It'll feel like letting your neck relax. Yes, take one deep breath, just trusting your posture, soaking it in. And now with strong hands, inhale forward to your plank. So just if you wish, kneeling or lifted, and pause. Feel your strength, shoulder blades. Let them touch behind, head to tail, lengthen, take a deep breath. So we're going to twist the opposite direction. So if you want, drop your left knee and we'll lift our right arm. If you want to do side plank without the left knee down, both legs out. And then we'll lengthen head to tail, feel the belly lift, and reach, energize wrist to wrist. One more deep breath, you got it. And exhale, hand comes down, slowly lower the whole way down this first time. And a couple rounds of swimming. So put your toes down, and then it's going to be slow. So inhale, reach the arms overhead. Now tuck your chin and lengthen the tailbone towards your heels. So you feel like you buttoned a tight pair of jeans. You're lifting your low belly. Thumbs to the sky. Inhale, just reach the thumbs up just an inch. And then exhale, sweep the hands by the ribs all the way back to the toes. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms sweep the ribs, reach overhead, thumbs up. Take a breath, lift the thumbs, and then exhale, sweep them back towards the toes. Fantastic. Hands to the mat, and then tuck back to downward dog or child's pose, or maybe a little bit of both. Take 2 restful breaths. What could you soften? What could you lengthen? Allow yourself to be. So one more breath, just notice how you're feeling. Maybe remember what you want to strengthen and let go of. Inhale and exhale, bend your knees, step your right leg forward, and we'll find our low lunge on the other side. Reposition, heel and knee line up, shin to toes line up. And then think about your back heel, nice deep breath in. Exhale, reach the back heel back to feel your back leg energize. Notice your knees, try to keep them exactly where they are. And then we'll twist, right arm, inhale, reach it up as your knees are staying where they are. If they moved, just move them back, line them up with your toes. You look great, roll the shoulders back and one more breath of energy, wrist to wrist. And then exhale, your hand will come down, fantastic. Bend your knees, step in, and allow yourself to relax. So this time, if you want, bend your elbows and hug them, and allow yourself to just relax in deeper. So your inhale will loosen you out, and your exhale will slide your head down and hips up. One more breath. Bend your knees, lift your eyes, and inhale the whole way up. Reach tall. If you want to back bend your knees, take your tailbone back, and then lift. One more breath to stretch. And exhale, hands come back to center. So we'll find our mountain again. So reposition. Find where you feel grounded. Take a breath in. Exhale to the feet. Inhale, lengthen head to tail. And then exhale, let go of whatever feels tight. And when you feel ready, inhale, we'll lift. One more time, reach it up. And then exhale, dive down through the center. Right into gorilla this time, hands to shins or under the toes. Flat back, extend, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Knees bend, step your left leg back this time. Find your little lunge. And a quick warrior one. So we're gonna step our back foot in till the heel is down. So find your heel first. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach up. Feel yourself extend and exhale, lower down. Lift the back heel, bend your knees and step back to your downward dog. Take 2 cleansing breaths. Open your heart, soften your knees, relax your neck. When you're ready, inhale forward to plank. If you want to flow one more time, shoulders connect first, head to tail lengthen. And if you want that side plank, it's the left arm that lifts, the right knee could ground, and we'll reach up. So find the side plank that your body wants to hold in this moment of your life. And then go for it. Can you lengthen your wrist? Can you open your heart? And can you take your tail to your heels? One more breath in. And exhale, your hand comes down. Breathe in. And exhale, slowly lower. This time halfway or all the way. Let your body pick. And inhale up dog or baby cobra. And exhale back, downward dog. You look great. Take 2 cleansing breaths. What does your body want to release? Find how you feel. And then inhale and exhale, bend your knees, step your left leg forward. And we really want to line up our heel with our knee. And then the back heel, step it in until you feel the ground, let it really touch down. And if you want the warrior one, use your breath. Inhale, rise, lengthen, keep breathing in. And then exhale, lower on the breath. Bend your knees, lift your heels, step in, and relax. One last time in our fold here. This time you could bend your knees and hug behind them. Feel the compassion of your touch, thanking your body for all that she's been doing. One more breath. Release the hands, bend the knees a lot, lift the eyes, and slowly inhale, roll it up. Reach to rise, either straight or back bend with bent knees. And then exhale, hands come back down, and you can shake it out. All right, so make sure you have your chair if you're gonna hold on to something. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay. So I'm going to put my chair right at the head of the mat because we're going to use a little more length behind. So just find a space that you can use a little bit. So first we're going to start pretty close to the chair. We don't need the space just yet. Take a moment to come a little bit closer and then line up knees and toes. So we're going to be in a nice parallel stance with the feet. Hands can touch for balance or try the hips if you want a little bit of a challenge. So inhale, lift your heels off the mat. Think about your knees lining up with your toes. And then bend your knees forward as if you're just sitting your tailbone back and underneath your head. So we're coming down. All right, now spread the weight in your toes. So can you push your pinky toe down? Yeah, as much as the ball of the foot. And line up the knees with the toes. Try to relax something. Maybe it's the face, the chest. And here, if you want to try those head and tail again, give that a shot. Can you lengthen those points? And then here we go. Just a little pulse. Pulse, and then hold. Pulse, pulse, and then hold. Yes. Inhale, and then exhale. Another 2 times. And last one, pulse, pulse, and then hold. So all we're going to do is think about coming down an inch and hold. And then down an inch and hold. And down an inch. And it's okay if you're shaking. This is one of those bar shake moves that comes pretty quickly some days. Nice deep breath. Can you open your heart? Last 2. Last one. Now just come down to a place where it feels like a challenge and see if you want to balance with your hands not touching anything. Button your tight pair of jeans. Try to lengthen again head to tail and take about 5 more breaths. Nice and deep. You've got this. Feel your strength. Be proud of your body. 1 more deep breath. And then 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. So that's one you do not need to do very long. And just roll your ankles. Take your toes underneath and just rock side to side. And then do the same on the other foot. Toes underneath, rock. So stretch your tendons, help your toes. And then pick a leg and stretch behind. So we'll do a little bit of stretching later after some more leg work, but this is good right after that. So here you can bend your standing knee and kind of take your leg back for a dancer's pose, balanced or holding on. And can you lengthen both side waists? 1 more deep breath. And then exhale, foot comes down. Just switch sides, other leg, hold on. Soften the standing knee. And then if you want, you can reach forward, heel to the sky, and maybe lengthen out both arms. And how's your side waist? Can you lengthen and add space? One place. Just find a place. 1 more deep breath. What do you need? And then exhale, slowly bring it up. All right. So make sure you do have that space now to step back. We're going to do a few lifts, releves, a few arabesques with our legs out. So I'll guide you through. All right, so I'm planting my left leg down by the chair if you want to use rights and lefts, but just make sure you're doing the next side next time. And then I want you to take your right leg back. So we're going to find a lunge where you can also hold onto your chair for balance. So your back leg, same with your front. Can you turn your knees out so they're in line with your toes? Doing a nice lunge here, and you feel it. What we're going to do is lean forward. So let's use your chair for this first time. Press off the front heel to feel the back leg lift. And then all I want you to do is think about squeezing your glute, corner seat, hamstring, lift it up a sec. And then the leg you're standing on, a little releve. So the heel will lift. And then we'll bring the heel down and come back to your lunge. All right, you've got it. We'll do 1 more slow. So make sure you know what you're doing with your pushing into all 5 toes in the front, knees in line. All right, lean forward, press off the front heel, lift, give a little squeeze of the leg, lift to the heel, and then drop down. All right, so we're doing about 5 of those in that same way. So strong grounded foot. Inhale, lean forward, lift, little squeeze of the back leg, lift to the heel, drop it down. Take a nice deep breath. Lean forward, lift, squeeze, releve, and drop. Yes. Lean forward, lift, squeeze, releve, and drop. So let's do 2 more. So lean, lift, leg lifts higher, heel lifts up. We come down. Last one. See how lightly you want to push on the chair, or maybe not at all. And then drop down. So great job. 3 little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Lean forward and come up. So your heel is down. Back leg lifts. 3, 2, 1. Stay. And then your releve. Lift up. 3, 2, 1. And then come down. Take a nice deep breath. We'll do that again. So 3 pulses here. Little lunge. 3, 2, 1. Lean it forward. Lift the back leg. Leg lifts up. 3, 2, 1. Releve for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Take a deep breath. 1 more time. So 3 little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Lean it forward, lift the back leg. Lift 3, 2, 1. Little releve up. 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Just stay in your lunge. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Then we're going to do one more thing with the back leg. So simply come forward, find your chair, take your knee to the side, flex your foot, and turn your hips to your chair. And then the back leg lifts. 3, 2, 1. And then relax. Again, 3, 2, 1. And relax one more time. 3, 2, 1. And you made it. So great job. Wiggle it out. So what you'll notice, your standing glute worked just as much as your lifted one. So before we really do that all again, give yourself a little breather for your hips. So flex one foot, put it on the opposite thigh, and just a gentle shimmy. We'll do a little bit more of this later, but give yourself a little breather. The way that I teach barre is very much about lengthening your muscles to support your joints. So we always stretch so that you have a supple, lifelong strength. All right, that foot down, ground your back a lot, and roll up inch by inch. Shoulders back. And then switch. Other heel on top of the other thigh. Give a little shimmy, be gentle depending on how your body feels. Relax your face, your chest. One more breath. Both feet down, bend your knees a lot, and slowly roll it up. All right, you did fantastic. So trust your body, take some breaths, take a drink. We're gonna switch sides. So I'm just moving this way so that I can help you see a little bit better. And then when you're ready, we'll get you set up. All right, we're not doing the parallels again. That was just a one-time thing. This is just now our lunge releve set. Okay. Right leg towards your chair, left leg back if you're gonna do the opposite side with me. So find your lunge here, strengthen down all 5 toes in the front. We're doing 2 slow. So you're just gonna lean forward, feel the heel on the right and push into it to lift the leg. Give one squeeze of the leg up to the sky, and then your right foot releve, heel comes up, heel goes down, and back to your lunge. Take a cleansing breath, inhale, open the heart, exhale, drop in. We'll do that again. So lean forward, back leg up, little lift of the back leg, and then a releve of your right foot, heel down, foot back, and take a nice deep breath. All right, so we're gonna do about 5 quick ones. So just lean forward, lift the back leg, pulse the leg up, lift the heel, drop back. Yes, nice deep breath. Inhale, rise, exhale, pulse, inhale, lift, exhale, drop. And again, breathe in, lean, lift and pulse, heel lift, and then drop. About 2 more, you've got it. So see if you want to balance. Maybe you want to lighten the finger touch on your chair, and just see how you can strengthen your balance. So lean last time, lift, little pulse, little releve, and then drop, and take a nice deep breath. So it's our little 3 pulse round. So a little pulse, pulse, pulse. Lean forward, come up, leg lifts up, 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 and then releve. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. So we don't do many. So little pulse. 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, leg lifts up. 3, 2, 1. Releve, lift. 3, 2, 1. Drop it back. So 2 more. 3. So what does your body need from you? Lean forward, squeeze. Give her what she needs. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Drop it back. This is your last one. 3, 2, 1. Lean it forward. Back leg. 3, 2, 1. And releve. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Back to your lunge. And take a breath. And we just hold this for a sec. Give your body that chance to calm and to center. All right, so it's our last thing. We're just gonna really get the corner seat shaped and good to go. So you're gonna lean forward, lift the leg. Now bend your knee a little bit out to the side, flex the foot, and lift up for 3, 2, 1. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Lift. Last 2. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you want to balance. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And you made it. Come down. Roll it out. So you're done with your chair. If you want to give yourself room. So take a nice deep breath. Maybe use your arms And we're gonna stretch our hips a little bit more, but we'll come down to the mat to do that. So just make your way to the mat. All right. So get one foot. I'll use my rights and lefts if you want to use them. So left foot on the mat, right foot, flex your foot and put it on top of your thigh. And then lift your hands and kind of sit your sit bones back until you feel like you got to stretch. So you might want to play around and see where your best stretch is. But if you feel like you're sitting on your sit bones, that'll usually do it. Flex your right foot and then give the right knee a little bit of a dynamic stretch so you can rock up and down and then maybe even try roll side to side. And how's your breath? Open your heart. Thank your body for all that you've done. Some days it's harder than others, so celebrate what you did. And then take 2 more breaths. I want you to see how slow you can make them. Really fill the body slowly. Maybe add a pause and then empty the body slowly. Yeah. And then here what we're going to do is take the left foot in towards us so you can spill forward into an easy sit. So easy sit would be the heel on the ground. If you want more of a hip stretch, you'll have your heel on top of your leg. Use your hands, walk your sit bones back. Yes. And then inhale again, use your heart. So a few breaths here where we're pressing almost into a gentle little back bend, tail back, heart open. And then take another deep breath in. And now we're going to stretch forward. So you can take your hands forward, very gentle. You did a lot of work for your glutes, so give them time to stretch. This is also great for your thighs, your low back, your side waist. So just breathe. Grateful for the moment and the stretch. Take about 2 more breaths. See if you can really let your muscles relax. No rush. And now use your hands to walk up when you're ready. So one more thing here before we really switch sides. Your top leg, if you're with me, is your right leg, but you'll take your top leg back. So now you've got 2 bent knees. We're going to do a set in pigeon. So I want you to take your leg back as far as it wants. It can stay bent. And then if you want the thigh stretch again, similar to dancers, you're just going to pick that up. You don't have to. Either way. We're going to turn our heart and our hips towards the left leg. Nice deep breath in. And if you want to finish this out laying down, you can welcome your body towards the mat and just breathe. And whatever you pick, make sure it's a spot where you could breathe deeply and relax your muscles. Gently release your foot if you're holding it, and then walk it up. And now if your knees aren't bent, bend your back knee, put your left hand behind, and we're just going to lift our hips forward to open the front side and reach the right arm up. And take a few deep breaths, reaching your right wrist away from your right knee. 1 more breath in, and then exhale, gently bring it down. Fantastic. Okay, so both feet in front. To shimmy side to side, you'll get a little butt stretch or a massage. So give yourself that. And then to switch, all I want you to do is put your right foot on the ground. And then your left foot will be in front or on top. Oh, let's do our sitting one first. Right foot on the mat. Thank you. You got it. And then left ankle on your thigh. So now find your sit bones. And then add movement the way that you want. Maybe it's a knee up and down or a hip side to side. And practice opening your heart. Find the back bend from the very tippy top of your head to your tailbone. 2 more deep breaths. See what you could soften and how deeply you can allow your breath to happen. And then when you're ready, you just let your right leg come to the mat. So your left heel could be in front or it could be directly on top. And then take your sit bones and walk them back. We'll start our back bend again. So hands back, I want your tailbone back, and then lift your heart. So if you gently, like you have a soft hand on your low back helping you move forward, you might be able to feel that a little more. Then how's your breath? Can you let it go all the way down below your belly button? And then when you're ready, breathe in. And exhale, walk it forward and let your body weight relax. Take a deep exhale and feel all of yourself soften in. And if you even want movement here, you're welcome to shimmy, to move. Give yourself permission to stretch as your body needs it. One more deep breath. Really follow the exhale and let yourself go deeper. When you're ready to inhale, let it be slow. Walk it up. And then your top leg, you'll just take it back. So let your body guide if it wants to stay bent or it wants to straighten. There's no right or wrong here. And then really lift your heart and wiggle your back knee back until it feels like a stretch in the front of the hip. And if you want a thigh stretch, you're welcome to hold on to that side. Every side is different even, so let your body choose. Nice deep breath in. And if you want to finish it out in that extended pigeon, go ahead and lay back down. And you can kind of rock a bit if that rocking does help you find new pockets of stretch. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. Focus on letting go. Relax the jaw and let that soften your hips. And once you've had enough, let your foot relax if you're holding it, and then walk it up. Now bend your left knee in towards you so your back knee is going to bend, and then your right hand will find the ground. And you can inhale, reach your left arm and your hips up. Yeah. And it's all about how you feel, so let this feel good. Reach it in a way that feels energizing and refreshing and helpful to your body. Long neck, one more deep breath. Relax your tail. And then very gently come on down. Excellent. Bring the feet in front. Maybe one more butt massage. You did awesome. All right, so bring your feet in front to make sure you have enough place to lay down. Then shoulders open. And if you want to mindfully lay down with me to work your core, you can. So I'll just roll back slow. So really feel like your knees, hips, all aligned. Arms can be out or hold the thighs. Open your heart for the first breath. Breathe in. And then exhale. Use your tailbone to come under because we're rounding the whole back. And then see if you can lay your spine down as if you laid down a string of pearls one by one. You're going to feel that work your core, warm it up. Now turn your thumbs out to your side and tuck your shoulders under you so you opened your heart. And then legs, we'll just bring them right up to the sky. All right, so legs here, if you really need a rest day, allow yourself to just put your thumbs right under your tailbone and rest. Your thumbs could also stay there, it's an extra support. But if you want to work with me, you can kind of flex your feet or point your toes, you pick. I think I'll flex. And then see if you can lift your heels up, a little lift of the tail, and then drop yourself back down. Heels lift up, maybe a little pause, and then drop back down. So inhale and exhale. But find a breath that works for you if that's not it. So this is tough, I know. You'll feel your arms are kind of helping you. See if you can relax your neck. And the more you add that little pause, the more you might feel you're working your core a little bit harder. So last 2. And then last 1. All right, so here we are going to start with our thumbs right underneath the tailbone if you don't have that yet. So this will give you a little bit of a break. Now your legs, you could turn them out from your hips. So if you turn them out, your knees, toes, and thighs are still facing each other, but they're out. Yeah. Now draw your belly button down as if you laid a brick on the low belly. Inhale, and then exhale. So belly drops down as you lower your legs about halfway to the ground, or less if you want less. And then exhale, zip it up, legs to the sky. So we'll do that again. Inhale, drop it down, little pause. And then exhale, lift it up. So can you relax your chest and face? Inhale, drop it down. And then exhale, zip it up. Now, if you wanted to try it without your hands beneath your tailbone, you can turn your thumbs out. And we'll do it about 2 more times. So inhale, drop it down, pause. Exhale, zip it up. Yes, last one. And then exhale, zip it up. All right, so we're gonna drop back and hold. So drop the legs down and just hold. Nice deep breath in. If you wanna add the upper abs, feel your belly, grip it down, and then arms reach to the sky. Without letting your belly move, your arms will go overhead. And we're just gonna hold for 3 breaths. So you've got it. I know if this feels tough, just celebrate your body and how strong it is. Last breath. And then exhale, hug everything in. You made it. Rock on your low back. Thank your body. Take one leg long, hug the other knee in, and roll your heel both directions. Now roll your knee in circles, and then reverse the circle. And take that leg up into the sky, hold behind, and roll your ankle both directions. Relax your face, relax your heart. The leg that's on the ground, put that same side palm right on top of your hip to keep your hips where they are. And then let your leg drop open that's in the air. And you can hold on to it anywhere that feels good. So it could be your shin, toes, thigh. But focus on your hips staying open. Just relaxing the inner thigh. And then an IT band stretch. Take your leg back up and pause right at the sky. The same side hand has the leg in the air. Just tuck your thumb in there, hold your hip down, flex your foot, and take it just an inch or 2 across the body, and you'll feel that. And then breathe. Each inhale, think about energizing your heel up and out, and each exhale, dropping your hip down. You're just lengthening the side. One more breath. And then the big twist. So bend your knee, tuck your toes behind the opposite leg, and let your knee twist over to the other side. So your hips will now stack. And you can turn your head in the other direction. And with each exhale, see if your shoulder can ground and your belly button come in to massage your organs. Soft face, soft hands, soft jaw. One more breath. And then gently come back to center and start again in that little ball. So hug your hips, your knees, your head, let it lift. And then relax the head down and switch sides. The other leg is going to drop on the ground. Opposite heel, just roll your ankle. And then roll your knee. Let your hip kind of unwind and loosen. And now lift that heel into the air, hug behind, roll the foot again. And then come to a soft, steady place and just breathe. Each out breath, see if you can come heavier. Relax your face, your jaw. Take about 2 more breaths. Same side hand as the leg on the ground. Hold your hip down. And then the leg in the air, just let it drop open. Hold wherever it's going to help stretch the inner thigh and breathe. Can you soften something like your knees or your face? And then that leg, let it come up into the air and just stay where you are. And then take the same side thumb that's in the air. Hold your hip down. Flex the foot in the air and let it cross just an inch or 2. You can gently touch that leg and draw it towards your heart if you want it to be a little bit more intense. And then with each breath, think about separating the heel and the hip. So heel lifts up, hips melts down. Relax your face, your knees, your jaw. One more deep breath. And then the big twist on this side. So bend your knee, tuck your toes behind the opposite leg. Let your knee cross your body, hip stack. And then look away from your knees. And with each exhale, drop your shoulder down. And just breathe. See if you can soften your hands and your face again. Relax your butt for just one more breath. And then this time, roll to that side and just let yourself relax on your sides. You can kind of cradle your arm with your head. And then each exhale, just go a little bit deeper in. And then one more time. And when you're ready, use your top hand to push you forward until you can hover onto the balls of the feet and lift your heels off the mat to stretch your calves. So those releves, you really worked your calf muscles, so give yourself a breather and a stretch. And then a little added bonus. Let your body weight really hug your legs. And just feel the compassion of your own body as you breathe, you strengthen, and you ground. So take one or two more breaths, thankful for your body and all that she did. And then gently heels down, hips up. You can slowly roll it. So bend your knees, roll it up nice and slow to get a back stretch. Very slowly, knees bent. Shoulders back. Step the legs nice and wide, heels in, toes out, and 3 deep breaths. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dip. 2 more, all the way. Feel the energy of your body. Feel your life. Last time, celebrate your work. And exhale. Great job. I hope you feel awesome, strong, stretched, and ready for your day.